$100,000 pyramid. Tonight, our guest stars are Vicki Lawrence, and from Pepper John, MD, Brian Mitchell. And now, here is your host, Dick Clark.
Hey! Oh, thank you very much, Johnny Gilbert. Thank you. There's a little bit of electricity in the air tonight because you are partaking of the very first $100,000 pyramid. And if you've never watched the daytime version, you will find out how it all works ever so easily. Tell them it's easy, Vicki.
It is easy.
For you, easy.
No, it's not easy.
You
it's a lot easier at home.
No, you two are amongst our best players. We welcome you back because I don't have to explain the rules to you. We will introduce our players and have a go at it, and you just follow along, and this is one of those games you can play along with. First player is Jill Johnson. What do you do, Jill?
I'm a freelance stage manager.
In the television business? Or
no,
the
in theater in Los Angeles.
We're very happy to have you here. You will find this a substantial change of pace for you. I hope you get over to that winner's circle, win a ton of money. Brian Mitchell, how are you, sir?
I'm doing just terrific.
Have you ever partnered with Vicki Lawrence before on the show?
Never. I was just watching her play because she was just on a few weeks ago, and I was studying her whole system. So
well, you know we have a little thing going here. She has a tendency to leap on my head on occasion and make things miserable for me. But she's a tough competitor. We wish you both good luck. Colleen, how do you pronounce your last name?
O'Gara.
What do you do, please?
I manage a women's career shop.
Well, welcome aboard. Good luck to all of you. That's the winner's circle over there, folks. If you win in the first round, you go in there and try to win $10,000. If you win 2 games in the evening, you try for $25,000. And by the way, the new wrinkle here, if you are the one of the 3 players who gets all the way to the top of the pyramid, in the least amount of time, you'll return on a future show to try for $100,000, and we guarantee that somebody will win that $100,000 in cold, hard cash. We will keep going until somebody does. Start the game with you, Vicki, in a second. Here are your subjects. We have Sugar Babies, The Record Breaker, Castles in the Sky, Half and Half, Peekaboo, Changing Channels. There's a 7-Eleven card in this game. It could mean an $1,100 bonus for one of our players. Vicki, what would you like?
Well, we liked Sugar Babies, so we'll try that.
All right, guess what you've done, my dear? You picked the one right out of the bat. Jill, there's 7 possible answers. If you can come up with 7 out of 7, you win $1,100 in bonus money. Vicki, describe these things associated with sugar. Things associated with sugar. Ready? Go.
You eat this, all kinds of
Candy.
sweets. It's not sour, but sweet. Oh, it makes holes in your teeth.
Cavities.
You eat breakfast. Wheaties is a kind
cereal.
of... it's a kind of, it's not NutraSweet, but it's a kind of...
Equal saccharin.
a candy at Christmas, a candy.
Candy cane.
When you lend money, you...
borrow, return.
You got it. All right. 7 out of 7. The pressure, Vicki, the pressure. The first round in the game, the first 7 correct
thank
answers.
God we made it.
You've won $1,100. That sets the tone of how the evening is going to go, Brian. What would you like, sir?
We're going to try half and half.
Half and half it is. Describe for your partner these things associated with a mermaid.
Oh.
Things associated with a mermaid.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Go.
It swims in the ocean.
A fish?
She's gorgeous. She's...
Beautiful.
At the end of a dog is called the
tail.
You do this through the water.
Swim.
You make a what in the water when you go
Splash.
in? This guy is on the ocean.
Navy, a sailor.
Yes. And you have this. It's a dream or imagined.
A nightmare or
imagined
a fantasy.
Yes.
You've got it. The score is tied. 7 out of 7, right on the nose. Jill Johnson, please.
Castles in the sky, please.
All right, describe these things associated with a castle. Things associated with a castle. Ready? Go.
Where the king sits, his chair, right? Dracula was a...
Vampire.
They suck your blood, right? The country where there are a lot of castles on the Rhine.
Germany.
Right? The water that surrounds the castle, right? The person who stands a sentry is right. The turrets are on...
A tower.
Right. You eat a large banquet, in other words, for lunch, right?
You can't get any more than that. Another 7 out of 7.
waiting for the
Folks, there are people watching us tonight who maybe never seen a pyramid show because it's primarily been on in the
They've
daytime.
been living in a cave.
Maybe by this
You
time.
can't fold your laundry without watching the pyramid.
Can I get the rules by, please, just once a little bit? A perfect score is 21. If you go to 21-21, the person who breaks the tie wins $5,000 additionally in cash. We're headed that way. Colleen, what would you like?
Peekaboo.
All right, describe these things associated with lingerie. Things associated with lingerie.
Just my subject.
Yes, yes, indeed. Ready? Go.
What's around the leg? The groom
Garter.
throws it. Right. It's not hard. It's
Soft.
The color, blue for boys and
Pink.
right. Not silk, but
Satin.
good. Not Penthouse. It's another magazine like
Playboy.
that. Good. You wear a half or a full length under
Girdle.
your dress.
Girdle.
Under your dress. So
Slip.
you can't see
Slip.
through it. Good. It's made of very sheer.
Lace.
Good.
It's 14-14. It is all tied up. I noticed, Brian, you seem to know a good deal about that subject.
Just luck.
Yes, yes. You've seen pictures.
Yes. Yes.
Vicki, what would you like?
We want everything. Changing channel still says.
Changing channels? You have the choice. Do you want to give a receipt?
I'd like to receive, please.
All right. Describe these things people do while watching TV. Things people do while watching TV.
Oh,
Ready? Go.
Laugh.
You eat. You
Sew.
you're in the kitchen preparing.
You cook.
You do calisthenics.
Exercise.
You vacuum the house or
You clean, do housework.
you nod or
You
you
sleep,
drift
you
off,
drowse, you get drowsy, you take a nap.
No.
Uh,
When you don't want, when you want to stay up, you take no.
doze.
That's got it. Well done. Perfect score there. Folks, get me a 21-21 score, and the tiebreaker contestant will win $5,000. Then we'll go to the tiebreaker. Who'll give on the other side?
I will give.
Brian, describe for Colleen these things associated with Michael
That's
Jackson.
what my guess was.
All right, you got it then. Things associated with Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Ready? Go.
Wear it in your hand.
His glove.
You sing into this.
A microphone.
The album, his big album.
Thriller.
What you just said, Thriller is an.
Album.
You sing and you.
Dance.
It's a movie with Dorothy.
The Wizard of Oz. The Wiz.
You go to this, you look at him at you pay money to see
A
him.
concert.
21-21, it's a tie. Wipe the score off. We go back to the people who caused the tie. Brian and Colleen, I give you a choice of words that begin with the letter M or the letter S.
Let's try M.
You want to give or receive?
I'll give.
Describe these words that begin with the letter M. Ready? Go.
Not the senator, but the local.
Mayor.
This is south of the border, country.
Mexico.
You get these mumps and
Measles.
singing the tune or they dee-dee-dee-dee.
The melody.
You put this on pancakes, not syrup, but
Maple.
not syrup. It's slow as.
Molasses.
It's a sign on a handkerchief. It's called your.
Monogram.
It's not old-fashioned. It's new. It's very.
Modern.
You got it. 7 out of 7. What we do now is take the time remaining on their clock, which I believe is 25 seconds. We transpose it to the other team. Jill, you're going to give? Yes. Got to come up with 7 out of 7 in less than 25 seconds. Okay. The person who breaks this tie wins $5,000 and goes to the winner's circle. Words that begin with the letter S. Ready? Go.
This is what you're wearing, not pants and a shirt, right? In the northern city with the Golden Gate.
San Francisco.
Right. When you lather soap, you make
suds.
Right. A doctor uses to cut into a person, right? The bottom of your shoe is right. An orchestra plays a piece of music, right? A four-leaf clover, an Irish. What's a pebble? A pebble is a small.
Oh, Colleen, you've won it. You've got $5,000 in bonus money. You go to the winner's circle right today for $10,000. Folks, Relax, get your thoughts together, concentrate on each other. You've won $5,000 in bonus money. You'll try for $10,000 this time. And remember, as you're going along, if you're one of the first who've won $10,000, you'll be in short length of time. Somewhere along the line, one of the three players who gets to the top of that pyramid in the least amount of time will make them eligible to win $10,000. $100,000. Look at that. I've already cut the budget. You can win $100,000, and we guarantee that somebody will do so. Let's go for the 10 right now. Look at one another. Don't use your hands and give only a list. Here is your first subject. Go.
Your uvula, your tongue.
Things in your mouth.
Your uvula.
Things in your throat.
You get under me at Christmas and people kiss under
What
me.
mistletoe would say.
Tanks, guns, soldiers.
Things in a war. Things in a battle.
Pretzels. Seawater.
Things that are salty.
The towels. The goodnight chocolate. The towels.
Things in a hotel room.
Eve's apple.
Things that are tempting.
Whoa! Congratulations. All right, slip over here for a second. Brian, why don't you drop in over there and you sit right here for a second. Now, you did that in 45 seconds. So far, you've won $5,000 in bonus money, the first $10,000 on the game. You're eligible to compete for $100,000 until somebody does it in less time. You'll back there, win that round, and you'll be back to try for $25,000. Who's this guy?
This is my fiance, Andy.
Andy, you're marrying a rich woman.
No.
We'll be right back. All right, good people, we're back to the second half of the $100,000 pyramid. We're off to a flying start. Colleen, you won $5,000 in bonus money. That is real money. That's yours forever and ever, and it just doesn't count for score. Your score money is the $10,000 you just won in the winner's circle. Congratulations.
Thank you
that means,
so much.
Jill, is in order to continue and play tomorrow, you've got to match that $10,000, win this round. You and Brian are up at bat. Here are the subjects. We have Get It on Tape, Secondhand Rose, Poof, The Sweatshop, Take Two Tablets, The Jolly Roger. Now, in this half of the game, we got a card back on one of these that says Mystery 7. If one of you gets that 7 out of 7, I've got a trip for 2 to the South Pacific as a bonus little gift there. Brian, what would you like?
Let's try poof.
Poof it is. Describe these things associated with a magician. Things associated with a magician.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Go.
This is my...
Sleeve.
Elephant has a...
Trunk.
It's the white bird that they use.
The pigeon, the
Or-
dove.
He's the great master.
A Houdini.
You do a magic.
Trick.
You say these magic words.
Abracadabra.
It's the person who helps you is
His
your...
assistant.
That's it. Can't get any more than 7 out of 7. This game is not letting up. You're putting me through the thing tonight. Vicki, what would you like?
We'll try secondhand rose.
All right, describe these things that are handed down. Things that are handed down. Ready? Go.
Your home or your...
House.
It's these.
Your rings.
What kind?
Jewelry.
What size?
Diamonds.
A baby sleeps in a...
Crib.
you put flowers in a...
Vase.
Old MacDonald had a...
Farm.
a picture or an...
Portrait.
What you do for a living is you have
Your,
your own
job, your
operated,
career,
you own
business.
your own.
That's another 7 out of 7. Jill Johnson. Remember that Mystery 7 is still in the game. It could mean a trip to the South Pacific. Where's the 7?
Take 2 tablets because
Let's
my
see if
roommate
that's
takes
it.
aspirin.
You got it. All right. Get that score up to 14 points, and we're going to send you off on a lovely vacation. We will not tell you what the subject is until afterwards. Here's your 30 seconds. Ready, and go.
You do this to your hair, not a
Comb.
comb.
Brush.
Not a comb, right. What you take 2 tablets
Pills.
of. The
Aspirin.
specific bear, right. A switch, a knife,
Blade.
right. C, D, you take these to stay healthy,
Vitamins.
the pills, right. Powder on a baby, the kind of
talcum powder.
right. You put AA is a kind of
Battery.
Duracell, right? What you take general pills are shots, drugs.
Aspirin,
They're all
drugs,
a general
medicine.
Right.
That's it. You got it. Those were all things you can buy in a drugstore, and you have won a trip for two to the South Pacific. Listen to this, 1 week in Fiji, including a 3-night cruise through the Fijian Islands. Congratulations. All right, it's tied, 14. I say it's tied. It's possibly tied, Colleen. If you get all of these, which one would you like?
How about the sweatshop?
All right, describe these things found in a gymnasium. Things found in a gymnasium. Ready, go.
He spars.
A boxer.
Good. He lifts these.
A weightlifter.
Mm-hmm. And you keep your things in a...
Locker.
Good. You tumble on a
Mat.
padded... Where the fans sit, in the...
Bleachers.
You run around the... It's a quarter-mile...
Track.
And you play this, hoops.
Basketball.
14 to 14. It was indeed a tie working there. I could feel it in the air. Jill, you and Brian have the last two. What would you like?
The Jolly Roger.
And who will do it?
I will give.
Describe these things in a pirate movie. Things in a pirate movie.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Go.
This waves.
The flag, the banner.
Not silver, but...
Gold.
You shoot this. It's
A gun, a pistol, a
big
cannon,
one.
cannon.
You put this, you sew this.
Tattoo.
You wear this over your eye.
Patch.
You have to walk the...
Plank.
You drink this. It's a drink.
Whiskey,
from
gin,
Barbados.
vodka.
Ho, in a
gin,
bottle of...
rum.
You say the ship.
Ahoy.
21 points. Hey, folks. I don't think this has happened in recent memory, but if we get to 21-21, 2 games in a row, and you break the tie again, somebody will win another $5,000. Who's giving on the other side? All right, Vicki, describe these things associated with the word tape. Things associated with the word tape. Ready, go.
You do what with your ears?
Here.
What do you do?
Listen.
This is mine.
Ankle.
Not bourbon or...
Rye. Whiskey.
It's not Ireland, but...
Scotland. Scotch.
You do it with a tape.
Measure.
The hotel, the Nixon affair.
Watergate.
The ships, the boards that you walk on.
The dock. The deck.
It's a kind of tape. What?
Ticker.
Jill, you've got to try at $10,000. Let's go to the winner's circle right now. All right, good people. Jill, you won the chance to come to the winner's circle and try for $10,000. There's one little twist and turn here that you should know about. Your opponent has won $10,000. Therefore, in order to continue and come back tomorrow night again, you've got to win this $10,000.
Okay.
We'll talk about the length of time and all of that after the win. That's a new wrinkle that'll take you up to $100,000. But let's get to the subject at hand. Study your partner. Keep an open mind. Get a picture of what he's talking about. Listen very carefully. Please don't talk other than to give her a list. Don't use your hands. Here is your first subject. Go.
Cactus, sand.
Things in the desert.
The tail, the string, the paper.
Part of a kite.
Frame. IV, IX, XII.
Roman numerals.
An old person's face.
Things with wrinkles.
An old person's face.
Things with bags. Things with spots. Things
An
that are
old
brown.
person's face. A shopping. Pass.
Next.
Things that are baggy.
Babies. Spoiled children.
Things that cry. Things that whine.
Spoiled
things
children.
That are brats.
Babies.
Pampered things.
Hurry, Brian.
Nails. Meat.
Things you carve. Things you
Meat.
cut. Things you
Nails.
trim. Things you trim. Things you pare. Things that shine.
Oh, there's some hard ones up there. There's some
You know, the one thing, the old person's face, a school child's note paper.
Things that...
No, I thought
There's
that
another one. There's a
Scrawl.
great clue there somewhere. If I could just think of it, I'll be fine.
a free... The middle of the road.
Things with bumpy things with lines.
Yes, yes, I was
now,
thinking.
wait a minute. The fella standing over in the corner has done the daytime show for the last 150 years, and if he said the middle of the road, he would have heard bah, because you can't say
the road middle.
The middle of the road is a descriptive term.
Lines of people is what I was
Turn around, take a look here. We got sold by the pound.
Oh,
What's this add up to? $253, $400, $550.
Right.
We'll be back to summarize right after this. That was a fast half hour, folks. Thank you very much for a lovely first time around on the $100,000 pyramid. Jill, congratulations. You won $1,650 and a trip to Fiji.
Great.
Brian, we'll see you tomorrow evening. Colleen, you'll be returning. You've got $15,000, and goodness knows where you could go. You could win a ton of money. Somebody is going to be guaranteed to win $100,000 before the series is over. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, Vicki, please join us then. For now, Dick Clark. So long.
For winning the Mystery 7, Jill, you'll receive a South Pacific Dream for 2 as you fly to the enchanted island of Fiji on Continental Airlines Pacific Flight. You'll enjoy a 3-day seafarer cruise and then bask in the sun on your own private beach on Treasure Island, all by Islands in the Sun. Our congratulations to you. Some of our contestants will receive
Columbia TriStar Television.